Hello.
What is it? Because he's like, as soon as I step out, it just. And then
Oh, is that okay? That's me. I was confused.
Hi guys, I'm here. I was just waiting to see if anybody else was going to get on. But maybe they aren't. I'm probably going to say a bunch of stuff that you guys have already heard too. Just so you know, just a bunch of reminders. But I covered a lot of this in the last group and both of you guys are in there. I'm going to open the little chat box. If you come up with like a question or anything that you guys can think of like while I'm talking, go ahead and just like type it into the chat. Or of course, I'll ask if you guys have any questions or anything, any comments or questions or anything you want to talk about. Just let me know. But the chat's a great way if I'm in the middle of a conversation and you think of something and you don't want to forget about it, you can just pop it into the chat and then I'll be looking there too. All right. So I hope you guys had a good week. It's already like day 6. Gosh, it's crazy. Like it seems like every time the challenge starts, it just like starts rolling fast and it's pretty exciting. I like the app. I hope you guys like the app too. It seems like some people are posting a lot and then others aren't. So I don't know if you guys are just logging your workouts and not posting your pictures, but when you log your workout, you can post your sweaty picture right then. I always talk about this, and I want to talk about it for anybody that's listening that's new, especially if you were in the last group, which I think a lot of you that are on right now were in the last challenge. Having your why and having a reason for why you're doing this is so huge. Because if you just go about it thinking, yeah, I just want to work out and I want to lose weight, it's really not going to be deep enough. And then when you have temptation and you have your cheat days and you have those situations where you're given the opportunity to not work out and not eat right, it's so much easier, I guess, to stay focused if you have like a reason why you're doing it. For me, I personally struggle with my mood. I mean, that sounds crazy, but it's so true. When I eat bad, my mood swings come with it too. And I sleep bad, and my husband sees it, and my kids have to deal with my moodiness. And I really just feel like having this healthy lifestyle makes me feel like a better person overall. And I hope you guys can experience that too. And sticking to your plan is so important. And knowing that when you do slip up, it's important to get back on and reconnect with your reason why you wanted to join this challenge in the first place. Goals. I asked about goals earlier in the week. I hope everybody wrote their goals down. Don't ignore this. I think having goals is so important to drive you, to push you, and you can keep thinking about what you really want to achieve out of this, and always be looking at it every day. Make sure your goals are specific. So many times I see that I want to lose weight. It's just too simple. I want to work out. I want to lose weight. And that's just not enough for me. Like, I want you to have goals that are more specific. Like I want to drop a pant size during this challenge, or I want to make sure that I exercise 5 days a week. And you can raise your goals by, like, imagine that you already have achieved them. So like you would say, I am running 2 miles nonstop. So you would word it like that and write it down so that in your mind, it feels like it's achievable. It feels like it's something you can do. And then once you achieve it, you can actually state that sentence and say, I can do this, or I am doing this. And it's pretty empowering when you meet those goals. But as soon as you meet a goal, it's time to set new ones. Like in life, you always want to be working towards something new, something else that's exciting and pushing you and just keeps you like driven. But don't just set your goals based on weight loss. Set your goals based on everything in your life. I mean, it could mean going to bed an hour earlier. It could mean getting up in the morning and working out. Like, those are goals. Anything that's related to your health. Having goals to deal with stress is another one. Finding things that can help you relax, like reading a book or listening to podcasts, and just taking time for yourself. Because I think in all of this, we get really busy and we're exercising, and we're working on our diet, but we never take the time to slow down and just relax and take care of your body. Get a pedicure, get a massage. It's totally worth getting a massage. If you've never had one, you're totally missing out. I spent the first couple years of my fitness journey and thought that massages were like too expensive. And then I met Brittany Wood, and she does massage. I've gone to a chiropractor in town who will bill my insurance, and I've gotten massages there, but I never realized the importance of that stuff before until I really got into it and experienced a massage. It kind of just helps your muscles relax and helps you recover more if you have any tight or sore spots. So anyways, that's all I want to say about goals, but please, please, please set your goals. Make sure you're planning. Make sure you have a schedule that you're going off of. It's so important to have a schedule, and that you're not just saying, I'm going to work out tomorrow and I'll just pick something tomorrow, or I'm just going to go for a run every day. Like, it has to be a structured workout plan to where you're doing your strength exercises and you're doing your cardio and you're taking some time for like stretching and yoga. All of that's really important. That plan is what is going to keep you structured and keep you on track. So have a calendar and make sure that you are sticking to it. Decide what time of the day you're going to work out. I know for a lot of people, we say, I'm just going to work out when I feel like it. But what happens when you miss the morning and you tell yourself, I'm going to work out at night, and then the evening comes around? This totally happens to me. I guess that's why I'm saying it. If I skip my morning workout, the evening comes around, and then 7 o'clock, I'm like, I feel pretty good. I'll be fine. Once the kids go to bed at 8, I'll be able to work out. Well, 8:30 hits, and then I feel so tired and fatigued. And then I wonder why I didn't do my workout in the morning. So make sure you're setting a time a day that you know you can do and you stick to it. And no matter what, you put things down and you say, I'm going to get my workout in because this is my priority. And I promise you, your whole entire day is going to be more structured and it's going to feel better. You're going to have more energy. Your metabolism is going to be boosted. So make sure you get that workout in. Like, no more excuses. You can miss one day and then get back on it. If you miss a day, that's your rest day. Like, you're changing up your rest day. So on your scheduled rest day, you need to make up that workout. Your nutrition. Nutrition is another one. This is another question that I've gotten again in this challenge. Every time I do a challenge, every time I work with somebody new, I get this question, or they tell me, I'm eating a lot, or they say, the meal plan in the book is telling me to eat 1,500 calories, but that's a lot of food and I don't want to eat that much because I'm not hungry. Well, the way it works is your body needs fuel to burn fat. And you have to be eating the right foods, of course, the right quantity and the right types of foods. You can actually eat more food if it's healthy food than if you were to eat unhealthy food. Like, the only time you really need to stress the calories is if you're having little cheats or you're eating a lot of unhealthy foods. That's when you really need to make sure you're staying within your calorie goal. But if you're eating the right foods, you're going to experience like your body like functioning differently, and it can process those foods a lot differently. So everybody has like their basal metabolic rate is what it's called. So during the day, including your exercise, all your activities while you're sleeping, your body's going to burn a certain number of calories. And for most people, that's anywhere from 2,500 to 3,500 calories. The more exercise you do, obviously, the more calories you're going to burn on top of that. But for like me, at my size, I burn about 2,400 to 2,500 calories a day. And that's including my exercise. If I want to burn more than that, I have to like work out twice a day or something extreme. In order to lose a pound of fat, you have to burn 3,500 more calories than what you ate. So if you're already burning 2,400 to 3,500 in one day, and let's say you want to lose 1 pound a week, you have to eat 500 calories less per day than what your body's burning. So if you're burning 2,500 calories, you can still eat 2,000 calories and lose a pound in a week. You can cut back to 1,000 deficit, which would be 1,000 calories less than 2,500, and at 1,500, which is typically where I like to eat, like 1,500 to 1,600 calories. So your body's burning that 2,500, but you're eating 1,500 to 1,600 calories. That's going to get you a 2-pound weight loss in a week. And that's the max that you should expect. So if you have a Fitbit, you know what your basal metabolic rate is, and you know what your body is burning during the whole entire day by looking at your Fitbit. So that is where those numbers all come in. I hope that made sense, and I hope that wasn't too confusing. But you don't want to have more than a deficit of 1,000 calories. So if you have a busy day and you're burning like 3,000 calories or 4,000 calories, then you need to eat more. And the reason why you need to eat more is if you have more of a deficit than 1,000 calories, you're burning 1,000 calories more than you're eating. Your body goes into this starvation mode, and then it starts hanging on to fat. And then when you do eat, the next time you eat, because you haven't been eating enough, your body's starving, and not only are you going to feel crappy, you're going to have headaches, you're going to feel fatigued. What happens is when you start eating again, your body starts storing it as fat, and you don't feel good, and then it's so much harder to lose the next time. So don't come into this thinking, I'm going to lose 10 pounds in 2 weeks, and I'm just going to keep losing 5 pounds a week, because you're going to be starving yourself that way, and you're going to eventually hit that plateau. Your body's going to eat muscle because muscle gives it more fuel. It's looking for fuel, and the fat's a protection because your body wants to keep a certain amount of fat to protect you. And when you starve yourself, it thinks that something's wrong. Like you're out in the jungle and you're in the middle of nowhere and you're stranded and you're not eating. So it hangs on to fat because who knows until the next time you're going to have food again. So make sure you're eating all that food. And I hope that concept kind of like helps because, of course, if you've ever done like a crash diet, I guess is what we call it, where you feel like if you ate 500 calories a day, you would lose a lot of weight. Well, like I said, it would help. It would work temporarily, but it's not going to last forever. Enough with that. Sorry guys, I kind of got into that a little much. But yeah, definitely know where your calorie range should be and track what you're eating. If you're exercising more and you are hungry, the truth is you probably need more food. If you are exercising more than 45 minutes to an hour a day, be aware of overtraining, because as we get into this new program, new workouts, we're all excited. We want to overtrain. We want to work out in the morning. We want to work out at night. You don't have to do that to get results. You just have to watch your diet and exercise once a day. But you have to be cautious of overtraining. That's when all of a sudden you start feeling like you can't get up in the morning. You feel fatigued. You feel grouchy. You might be getting headaches. You aren't recovering. If you find yourself really sore from your workouts and then you're having a hard time recovering the next day and you're continuing to feel sore, then there's something going on to where you're not letting your body rest enough and recover. So that's really important that you take some time to slow down and don't push yourself beyond what you're capable of doing. But at the same time, with that said, don't just do a 30-minute workout where you're marching, you're just hanging out and your heart rate's not getting up and you're just, depending on your fitness level, you want to make sure that it's something that's challenging you, but not the extreme to where you're at the gym 3 hours a day. Because if I've done that in the past and I thought that was how you had to lose weight, but the truth is you just dial on your diet and stick to your routine. If you have a program, that schedule is designed to get you results. The program is designed to go with the exercise and the nutrition. So make sure you're following it. Don't question it. If for some reason you didn't get results and you just bought a new program, send it back, because it's guaranteed to give you results if you follow the program to the T and follow everything that's in the program. Make sure you guys are drinking your water. I know that's part of the Rate Your Day and the challenge group, making sure you're drinking your water every day. 80 ounces of water is the least, but ideally you want to have half your body weight in ounces per day. So if you're 160 pounds, you would need to drink at least 80 ounces of water a day. If you're 200 pounds, you need to drink 100 ounces of water a day. And you'll find that when you drink that water, it flushes your system out, and you'll notice that you're going to the bathroom more, but you'll also notice that you don't retain water as much. So if you ever feel that bloated, icky feeling, it's because you're not drinking enough water and your body is retaining water. It hangs on to water when you don't have enough. So you got to drink more water to help flush it out. You might be sore this week. If you started a new program, there's a big chance that you're sore, and drinking a lot of water is a big part of that, and making sure you're getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep. That is really huge when you're sore and needing to recover. Your body really needs that sleep. Let's see what else. I think everybody's got it down how the challenges are working. I'm trying to pin the challenges every day at the top. So if you can't find it, you can sort the posts by my posts, so you don't have to see everybody else's. But if you sort them by mine, then you'll see all the important posts that I'm putting up for the day. Today I posted some on nutrition. I asked for you guys to share recipes. I want you to use these recipes, go make somebody else's recipe for dinner, or invite your friend over, or cook for your husband or something, cook for the kids and see if they like it. Because you'd be surprised, a lot of healthy recipes are really good. You just got to add some seasonings, and all the Mrs. Dash are really good for you. There's seasonings that don't have a lot of sodium added to them, but you want to watch for MSG. It's monosodium glutamate, I think is how you say it. But if in seasonings like Johnny's, that is in there, and it's like a preservative, and it's not good for you. It's really not good for you. So if you're trying to eat healthy, make sure you're watching what's in your seasonings. Weigh-ins, I posted that today about weigh-ins. I don't want to require weigh-ins because I feel like it might put a lot of stress on those of you that aren't necessarily looking for weight loss. And a lot of you are actually, measuring in other ways, which is great. And I don't want to stress the scale. But at the same time, I think it keeps you accountable. And I think those that actually are weighing once a week, it helps you feel like you have to report to me. And if you gain weight, you have to tell me that. And then the next week, I'm hoping that, your weight's going to either go back down, or, we can talk about it. Maybe you're not doing something right. Maybe you're missing something. Maybe you're eating something or drinking something that you don't realize has added calories. And we can always talk about that. So weighing in, I'm going to give you an extra bonus point for participation if you weigh in every week. And all you got to do is fill out the form. You don't have to send me your weigh in on the scale unless you wish to. But there's a form link that I posted in today's post. And you can just go to that link and enter your weigh in. And then that will be your little accountability. And I'll make sure everybody gets extra points for that. The participation points, if you're new to the challenge, the way that works is you earn the points by rating your day, and randomly I have random things where you can earn extra points just like the weigh-in. And make sure you listen for those and pay attention so that you can get those points, because usually at the end of the challenge, the winner and the second place person are like within 5 points of each other. So that those couple extra bonus points could really add up. So make sure you're doing all that you can to earn those points. The top point earner is going to win a prize for the challenge. Our other winner will be determined by voting. I did post about that. So we'll be voting by sharing success stories. So when you're done with the challenge, at the very end, I'm going to have everybody post. I'll give you like 2 or 3 days to post your successes in the group and any weight loss you've had, any inches you've lost, anything that you want to share that you accomplished during the challenge. And then we'll do like a little voting system, and you'll get a vote for who you thought was the best challenger or who got the most results. And I haven't decided prizes yet, but I will post about prizes because I want to make sure that you guys have something, a little extra motivation. But remember, you're all winners, and you're here doing something that's to change your lifestyle, and it's exciting, you know? So don't feel like that prize is what it's all about, and then if you don't win, you're not a winner. Because losing weight, if you lose 2 pounds or you go down in a pant size, or you can run 3 miles now when you couldn't even, you know, run one at all before, those are accomplishments. So I want you guys to really give yourself credit and know that just by being here is a huge change, because I can't even tell you how many times people come to me and want help, but they tell me they're not ready and they never commit. So your commitment here is huge. Feel good about that. It's an accomplishment. I'm trying to figure out the app still with the texting and the messaging. I've been messaging a couple people, but I don't know how you message me back. So I don't think you can message me back. So I think you just have to go to my info and then send me a text to like respond to my messages, I'm assuming. Or you can tag me. Make sure when you post and you're trying to get my attention or you have a question, that you tag me, because I look for the posts that I'm tagged in. I get notifications, and that's how I like know that somebody has a question. But please, please, please text me. You're probably going to get a response a lot faster if you text me. I'm trying to keep up with everything in the group. The links in the files, make sure you check those out. There's lots of stuff on the Google Drive link that I shared with you guys. There's a grocery list. There's a meal planner. There's some meal plans to give you an idea of like how much you should be eating. If you have any questions, let me know. There's just a lot of information there. But I want to make sure you guys are prepared and you have everything you need. So if there's anything I can help with that's not there, just let me know. Because sometimes, you know, I might miss something that's really important, and I don't realize it until somebody comes to me with that question. But yeah, every week I'm going to do a chat just like this and give you guys the opportunity to ask questions too. So does anybody have any questions or anything that you feel I should cover? Any questions about the group? Like, is the group going okay for everybody? Like the app and like how the app works?
Yes.
It's going good. You guys like it?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Awesome, awesome.
I like it better than the Facebook.
Is this Katie?
It is.
I was like, I'm not sure who that is, but wait, I know that voice. Yeah, I like it because when I get on, I feel like it's just you guys. Like, there's no distractions, and I can see what everybody's doing, and it's just really cool. I like it a lot. Does anybody have any questions? Any accomplishments this week? Anything exciting happen? Let's see, who should I point out? You guys have already heard all this stuff before, everybody that's on right now. All right, guys. Oh, she's eating chips. Who's eating chips? No, I'm kidding. Oh, that's funny. Oh, yummy. All right, guys. Well, cheers to a new week, okay? I hope you guys had a good weekend too. And I hope this weekend you guys didn't have any crazy temptations. Just keep your goals in sight and remember why you're doing this. You guys are all doing awesome. And I look forward to your weigh-in so you can earn that extra point. All right, guys. And we'll see you soon. All right, bye.
Bye.